Hi guys, definitely Mary here. Today we want to work on our project. But before I want to show you the result of this video. Hi guys, I want to show you what you can expect at the end of this video. You see we got here a little bottle. You can pick the bottle up and you can bring the bottle to the shelf. We paused our zone a little too high, and you learn in this video how you can adapt this to any imaginary, any item you can imagine about. So we have now a clean zone, we have now a clean pickup base, and you can adapt it to anything. So let us go. Okay, now let us change to Unreal Engine. Here we are. I show you the last thing we make. We could get our cup, drop our cup, get him again, have our preview, so we can place him there, and we can place our cup. So in this video, we want to adapt it to other things. So let us go to Fab and let us get some other things. Yeah. Turbine. And look for some with open doors or something else. Oh, let us first get our filter for free. Important. So now we had to look. That looks, yeah. Why not a shelf? A shelf is a good example, I think. Shelf, and I think I got here. Yeah, let us get this shelf here. There, it's only for demonstration paper purpose, so it goes here only. So we have this. So first we have to rebuild something. Our saucer here need to be renamed to something more generic. So let us close him here and let us rename him. Oh, where we get pickables? No. Zones. And so we duplicate him. Yeah, no, we not duplicate him. That's not right. We rename him to BP base zone. Then we want to open him and rename this here to item mesh and get rid of him. So now we create a child blueprint, and this we call BP saucer. This is BP. Yeah, because I think I had to save before. And now we can name him. And saucer one, I not really know at the moment what exactly is the problem. And here we want to get our wooden plate. The rest we can let as is be. We no need. So here we had to get him out and him in. So, and now we want another child here. And we call that BP health. We open him. We have to declare or change some variables. So the accepted types in this case will be a bottle. And no more to change, I think. So because in this mesh we have this wooden plate, we only want to get here our zone. Replace him, yeah. So now we need some bottle to place. Bottle. And tag 3. And we get this one. Or this one. A good old simple button. So now we need, let us look how it called, button perfect. Now we need to get another new blueprint. And this one will be a child of pickup base. To generate a child, BP bottom. Bring him here. Move there. Open it. Go to item mesh. Search for button. And there it is. Yeah. That's scaling. Amazing. So maybe this is reasonable. We will see. We bring the bottle something around here. Can we see the bottle in the game? No, because he's transparent. Why he is transparent? Maybe because no liquid in it. Yeah. Want an even bottle? Let us look for the material. Let us go this. Now we get a yellow bottle. So we could see the bottle. Do we want to take the up? We got the bottle with a interesting scaling. And we put the bottle into the shelf. Mission accomplished. So what goes here wrong? So many things. The first thing goes here wrong is we don't bake the scaling. So we had to get this here. We had to get the modeling tool. We go on Xform, transform 0 to 1. We accept it and bake into. So now we got here the problem that it's too small because we changed the scaling. We go back 1. And if we now go and pick up, you see the bottle is not anymore that big. And then we put him onto the zone. I think we not put him exactly onto the zone because we got no preview. So maybe placeable type is wrong. Yeah, we need bottle. So now again, we take the bottle and we again got no place. Let us see. Yes, was not good to place him so far below. Let him place him here. And again, take the bottle. And we see that we not see our dropping zone here. We should see him, but we not do. Let us see if we miss to change some variables. Hold offset current place. Item name. Let us go to shelf. Accepted zone. Zone type is a shelf. That would be right. Accepted type bottle. So we pulled it. We pulled it. So this should be work. What we could try is maybe it's a problem of the collision from this shelf itself. So we put our zone onto the table and try if we can put the bottle there. Yeah, you see? We could put the bottle there. No problem. Okay. So let us see why we can't do the same here. I bet on collision. Let us look to the simple collision. Yeah. You see, the collision makes this area here in front of that with a collision. So our line trace will collide with this collision before we can reach that collision. So we had to go into the details panel, scroll down a little bit, go on collision tab, and go on collision complexity and use complex collision. And we had to remove the collision. So now you see the collision is heavily accurate. But I have to warn you, if you do often use the complex collision and you have at the same time high polygon meshes, it can slow you the game a lot down. So try those things only on meshes you really need with the complex collision. Like we need in this one, because if we don't use it, we can put our bottle there. So let us let us go on the second. Start. Get the bottle. And you see we can put the bottle there. We had bringing too much up, like you can see here. The distance between the button and the shelf plate. So that not care much at the moment, because we now need 30 minutes and we had another item. You can do this with every item you imagine. Put the base pickup on it, put the new base zone, make a child over it, and style your items you need. Yeah, I hope you learned something. I hope you will not activate the gravity, but that's not matter much at the moment. So where I was. I hope you learned something. If you're not joined our Discord until now, I would love to see you there. And if you're not subscribed me, it helps me a lot if you would do. Yeah, see you in the next video. Bye guys.